Hello. In this video, what we're going to do is discuss plurals and possessives. So plurals are nouns and pronouns that refer to more than one thing, whereas possessives are nouns and pronouns that show possession, or belonging to something. For example, let's look at the incorrect and correct ways to use these two techniques. One cannot overstate the importance of bees, possessive, with an apostrophe, to the pollination of Michigan's plural blueberry crop. Now, this one's incorrect because there's only one Michigan, and that's the blueberry crop belongs to it. So, because of that, we would use apostrophe over here, which can be seen in the bolded version below. And there's also bees. There isn't really any possession over here, it's just plural. So, we can see that one cannot overstate the importance of bees, plural, to the pollination of Michigan's possessive plural crop, blueberry crop. So here are some key rules you need to know for this. Firstly, plural nouns do not require an apostrophe. So for example, the plants in the greenhouse are thriving. After this, singular possessive nouns require an apostrophe followed by an S. So for example, the company's most popular products include shampoo and moisturizer. So we have the company over here, that's the possessive of the singular object. This also applies to things even when the singular pronoun already has an S after it. If it already ends with an S, like for example, the rhinoceros horn, it would be an S and then another S after the apostrophe. Plural possessive nouns that end in S, they need an apostrophe after the S. For example, on many superhero teams, the hero's costume with the apostrophe after the S are each a different color. So it's important to note that if a plural noun does not have an S after it, if it doesn't end in an S, then you need to add an S after the apostrophe. So for example, the men's swim team. Men doesn't end it with an S, but we need an apostrophe and then the S after it. Now, pronouns, they never use apostrophes. So his, hers, yours, ours, theirs, all of those pronouns, you don't see an apostrophe with them. So, for example, his food is the same as hers. There's no need for any apostrophe. Now, I want you to try and pause for a minute or so, try and use a correct punctuation over here. Okay, let's look at this one. Number one, Picasso experimented with a wide variety of styles and mediums over the course of his long artistic career. Now, there's no possessive over here or medium for styles or medium, so we can remove the apostrophe and we can just say that styles and mediums as in plurals. So the styles and mediums, they don't own anything, they don't have possession over anything. So for that reason, it would just be plural styles and mediums. Number two, butterflies is with an apostrophe and then an S. No, it wouldn't actually be that. It would be butterflies with an apostrophe. Just one apostrophe, no S after it. Because the rhinoceros in the first example over here, this is this is one object. This is singular. Whereas this is plural. This is plural possessive, so we would only need an apostrophe after it. It's important to make those distinctions when you're in the real SAT. So butterflies is with an apostrophe after the S. The body temperature affects their ability to fly. Other than that mishap, very good. Number three, Elon Musk's first spacecraft name was Dragon. All right, so we need an apostrophe after the K in Musk, and we also need an apostrophe before the S, before the final S in spacecrafts, because that's what the spacecraft possesses the name. All right, now let's try looking at this practice question over here. Cheng Dang and her colleagues at the University of Washington recently ran simulations to determine the extent to which individual snow blank affect the amount of light reflecting off a snowy surface. So pause, look through the answers, and see which one works the best. The correct answer to this question is B, because the thing is, we have individual snow grains because this is multiple snow grains we're analyzing here, and we're looking at the physical properties. The thing is, there isn't just one property, it's multiple properties. So how they affect the amount of light reflecting off a snowy surface. So we can rule out A and C because properties is that's not really what we're possessing here. And C, again, it's singular, not plural. So that's why this one with the singular answer is incorrect. D over here, grains physical properties. We need to indicate that the grain is possessive here. That's why the apostrophe is there. In the next video, what we're going to be focusing on is a standard English conventions focus skill, which is boundaries. Thank you for watching this video on plurals and possessive. I hope this helps you in not, if not your SAT reading writing, just I hope it was useful to you in general, if it cleared up any questions or concerns.